Hello, this is Forrest Hilton from Synergo Media, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the OtterBox Defender case for the Motorola Droid Razr HD. I have it right here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, so here's the box that it comes in. It's shaped a little weird. It does have the OtterBox official sticker on it, so I know it's a legit case. I actually got this off of Amazon. It's cheaper than going through the OtterBox website. So let's open it up and take a look at it. Alright, so here's the case. I'm just going to put that off to the side, and it comes with a little pamphlet, and it pretty much just tells you how to put it on, but I'm going to demonstrate that. So let's get the packaging out of the way. Let's take a look at the actual case. Now, to be honest, I have actually been using this for a couple days, so there's a little smudges and stuff on it already. So anyways, so this is the actual case, and it comes with a belt clip that we'll talk about later. So this is the case. So essentially what the OtterBox Defender series case, if you don't know them before, pretty much what it comes with is a rubber silicone outer case, and then on the inside is a hard polycarbonate shell, and this clips around your phone, so it's fully enclosed in the hard shell. And it also comes in with a built-in screen protector, which I actually find is nice. So then on the back side, it does have like a little felt padding and stuff to keep your phone safe in the hard shell. And then the screen protector. So, in order to put it on, first got to have a Droid Razr HD, which I have one right here. Now, on mine, I actually have a screen protector already on here, and I find with two screen protectors, it doesn't really make much of a difference. It works just as well. So if you already have a screen protector and it's already nicely on there, don't even bother taking it off. It works fine with two screen protectors, and I can show you once I get it all on. So the first thing you're going to do is, generally you want to take a eyeglass cleaner thing and get all the dust off of the screen, because then you'll get dust in between the phone and the screen protector in the case, and it can get really annoying. But anyways, I'm just going to do it real quick, so I'm not going to get too crazy. So essentially what you do is take the back hard case, put your phone in it, and then put the top part on, and then it snaps together with little clips on the sides. Just like that. Alrighty, so that's in. So as you can see, I already have dust and junk in between it, but oh well, I'm going to take it apart and clean it. Then you take the rubber silicone case, and generally what I like to do is start with the top first, because that has the most ports and stuff. So you're just going to slide that in there and work it into the grooves, and then you just clip the bottom on and just kind of work it into the plastic. Make sure the port covers are in. And one thing to note is this does have a little lip right here on the silicone part that goes underneath the hard case, so you gotta kind of press that in right there. So that's essentially what it looks like with the case on it. And so now to go through like the ports and stuff, essentially on the top you have the headphone jack, and it has a little cover for that. Now most people complain, a lot of people complain actually about the Defender cases with the headphone jack is that they're so big, some of the headphone jacks can't fit in it, so then you end up having to take the case off and stuff like that. I actually had an OtterBox Defender case for my iPod Touch, and that was the case. I ended up having to take the case off just to put in one of the big ones. I actually for my work do professional audio stuff, so then I end up using big jacks. But it works with regular headphones, but when you get to the bigger stuff, for example, I have this cable here. You can see it's a little bit big around the edge, and this is hooked up to my speakers. And so if I was using the case for the iPod Touch, I'd end up having to take the case off to plug this in. And it would go in, but not all the way. This one is actually really good. I can plug it in all the way, and it's just wide enough where it fits all the way in, which is good. So that's that. So that has a little cover, and it actually stays in nicely. The other OtterBox case I had, none of the ports, the port covers like to stay in, and it was really annoying. But this one stays in really well. So again, to go through the ports, on the top you just have the headphone jack, and then you have these little plastic knobs, and that's just to hold it into the belt clip, and I'll talk about that later. So then you come to the side, and then you have the port cover that covers the USB port and the micro HDMI port. That fits in there nicely as well. On the bottom you have nothing, just another one of those belt clip holder things. And on the side you have your power button, volume up, volume down, and those are covered. Those are covered by the rubber case, and then the rubber case has the built-in buttons, so those buttons aren't actually exposed, which is kind of nice. Some people complain that it's hard to push the buttons to like turn on, but I don't really have a problem with them. And then on the back you pretty much have an opening for your back-facing camera and the LED flash, and then your speaker back here. And then on the front you have an opening in the case for the front-facing camera and the light sensor and the notification light. And then on the bottom of the case you have an opening for the microphone, for the front-facing microphone. So that's essentially it with the case. And then there's the belt clip, and I find this very handy. So essentially you just put it in and it snaps in, and then to get it out you just pull one of the tabs and it comes right out. And there's like little knobs on each end, and those fit into the grooves on the case here, and that's what those two things on each side are for, is to fit in. And then obviously this turns and you can carry it. Another thing you can do with it is it can face both ways. It can clip in both ways, and this clip has a lock, so you can lock it and then you twist it a little bit, and then it can act as a stand, which I've never actually used before, but I guess some people do. So that's pretty much that. Yeah, you can pretty much face both ways. I actually love the Defender series, and for what I do, I absolutely need the Defender series. My job is concert production, so I'm working with super heavy equipment, hauling stuff around. I'm also working in a shop, and so having this, I can't tell you how many times I've dropped this from high up on shelves and hit cement floors and all that, and this thing just protects it really well. So so for what I do, I need the Defender series. They also have the commuter series for this, which is pretty much, it's a little less protection. It doesn't come with the screen, this built-in screen protector. You have to put that on yourself. And then the hard shell and silicone rubber case is opposite. You have the rubber is on the inside, and then the hard shell is on the outside. But that's the only difference, and it's a little less thick, so a little less protection to it. But for the Defender, I absolutely love it, and it works really well. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or comments, please post below. I will try to reply. That's pretty much it.